I can see why you might think that, but that's not actually the right answer. Right? So the statement here is her father was quite wealthy. Right? Is that warrant for the evidence for the counterclaim? Actually, no. It's actually evidence for the counterclaim. Right? Let me explain why that's true. Right? Remember, the counterclaim is this shows that the fact that she could not afford to buy the gown does not prove that she's not the beautiful woman who danced with the prince last week. Right? Now, what was the evidence for that? She could have inherited the gown from a family member. Right? And suppose someone says, now, wait a minute. Why does that prove anything? Okay? So why is the fact that she could have inherited the gown from a family member a reason to believe that, right, the fact that she couldn't afford to buy it doesn't mean that she wasn't the one who owned it? And you say, oh, well, because her father was quite wealthy. The person would kind of look at you and funny say, yeah, I already agree that she could have inherited the gown for a family member. I wasn't questioning that. I was just asking, why is that relevant? Right? And then you'd say, oh, I see why. And then you'd say something else. But what's the other thing you'd say? Right? Well, why don't you try one of the other answers?